So you're going to start by just brushing your hair back out of your face, because we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a bump. So I like to go right where my pupils are and then go out a little bit towards my ears, and then that's where I like to part my hair for the bump, so that I have enough hair but not too much hair, because if you take too much hair and you try to bump it, it won't bump correctly. It'll just kind of fall over your head and like flop around. But if you don't have enough hair, it'll look really weird because it'll be too small and it won't be looking proportionate. So I like to kind of twist it a little bit. Like I take all my hair and I twist it to like the right, and then I push it up towards my forehead so that I get a nice poof. Make sure that you start out by doing it really big, because as you go along and you start pinning your hair so that it doesn't move, your bump will fall a little bit. So start bigger than you think you need, and then as you pin it, it'll fall and it'll look more proportionate. So then now what I'm doing is I'm sectioning off some of my hair from in front of my ears. Make sure, as you see, I'm lifting up because I want to take hair that I'm going to braid later. And I'm just putting it in my mouth so I keep it out of my way. Whatever you want to do, if you want to clip it away, but this one's just easier because it, is faster. So then I part my hair out the same way that I did before, except I'm doing it more above my ear versus in front of my ear on both sides. And then I'm going to take those two pieces that I just parted, and I'm going to brush them along the sides of my head and pull them back. So this is going to kind of look like a half up, half down look, and I'm going to have like a small little ponytail in the back. Now I'm taking the two pieces that I took in the beginning, the small pieces that are in front of my ear, and I'm going to braid those. After you braid them, you're going to kind of take them and pin them to the sides of your head. This is just so that the hairdo that we're doing doesn't look quite so dull. It's going to add a little bit of texture and a little bit of something something. So you're going to do that to both sides. You're going to braid it and pin that back as well. The pin that we're going to put in is going to be temporary. After I braid this and I pin it, I'm actually going to go back to the ponytail that I already sectioned off in the back, and I'm going to kind of take the braids and put that in with the ponytail. This is just to ensure that my braids that I pinned don't fall out. Okay, I just want to make sure that everything is nice and secure. So as you can see there, I'm taking the ponytail out, and then I'm putting the braids in with the ponytail, and then I'm redoing my ponytail. And then from there, I'm going to take out those bobby pins because I don't need them, and then just secure the braid in any way you need. So right here, as you can see, my part looks a little weird on the side of my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to splay the hair out the way I need it, so that it's more covered, so that that part isn't quite so bold. And then I just pinned it down so that now my hair is covering more of that up and it doesn't look so strange. Okay, so here you can see that everything is nice and pulled back and lifted because of the bump. The bump did fall a little bit just because I was doing my hair and that made it fall naturally, so that's why you need to start bigger at the beginning. And this is what it looks like on the sides. And then make sure that you have nice and straight hair. Make sure after you're done that you pull back any flyaways, you hairspray everything down so that you have everything nice pulled back and lifted.